Hello, happy Saturday evening. Welcome back to our weekly yin practice. We'll use our usual props, block and blanket, and as usual, we'll go ahead and get started on our backs. So make yourself comfortable. Make sure your block's within reach. We'll use it here while we're on the floor in a little bit. To begin, just finding a shape that allows you to find some ease and comfort in your body. Making any adjustments that you need to in order to find that place of relaxation and softness. I invite you to close your eyes. Starting to dial everything down. Drawing your awareness to your mat. Feeling your body on the floor. Noticing the feeling of your clothes against your skin. Perhaps where you are touching the floor. Bring awareness to all of those tactile sensations. Next, starting to notice the sounds that you can hear in the space around you. Maybe there's something in or around the room that you're in, something you can hear outside. Noticing these sounds without trying to tune them out. Perhaps even inviting them to be here with you as part of your practice. If you haven't done so already, bring one or both hands to your belly or your rib cage. As you breathe in, feeling your hand rise, feeling the belly and ribs expand. On exhale, feeling the hand fall. Inhaling to expand. And exhaling to contract. Filling up the breath space in your body. and letting it release. Wherever you are, bending the knees, plant the soles of the feet on your mat, at least hip width distance. And just start to take a few gentle windshield wipers, letting these fall to one side and then the other. Taking them as fast or slow as feels right to you. Using your next inhale, draw both knees together and bring shins parallel to the floor. So legs are at a 90-degree angle. And then with an exhale, let both legs fall over towards the right, finding a twist. And allow arms to fall out to a T here. Maybe let gaze start to fall towards left fingertips. Finding length in the spine with each inhale. And release with each exhale. Use an inhale to draw knees back through center. Then exhale, let them fall over to the left. And the second side of your twist. Letting shoulders stay connected to the floor here. So perhaps sliding a block underneath your knees for extra support. Using next inhale to come back through center. Exhale, plant the soles of the feet on the ground, keeping them about hip width distance apart. And bring arms alongside the body, pressing palms into the ground. Use an inhale to press hips up away from the ground. Then grab your block and slide it right underneath the sacrum, choosing the low or medium setting, setting up supported bridge. Option here to try straightening one leg at a time, or maybe straightening both legs if that feels okay in the lower back. Switching out the legs if you are doing the one straighten leg variation. Replanting both feet on the ground. Use an inhale, ground through feet, and start to press hips up. Slide the block out, and then let the spine roll back to the ground, taking it one vertebrae at a time. From here, we'll straighten left leg, and then bring the sole of right foot to connect to the inside of left thigh for supine tree. And a gentle opening through the inside of the right hip. Just letting arms fall wherever feels natural. You can put a block underneath the right knee if you want a little extra support. Use an inhale to draw right knee back through center. And exhale to switch out the legs, send right leg long. Bring that left knee in, connecting the foot to the inside of right leg. Next inhale, bring left knee through center. And on your own time, start to make your way up to a seat. Give yourself a few breaths to get there. Set up any props that would help you be comfortable. Once we found that nice tall seat, we'll bring the palms of the hands to connect to knees. And inhale, start to press the heart center forward, drawing shoulder blades together, lifting the chin. And exhale, start to round the spine. Let the chin tuck, shoulder blades pull away from one another. Inhale to come forward, cow back. And exhale to curl into cat back. Take a few more rounds of seated cat-cow movement on your own. And then if you like starting to incorporate some organic movement, maybe taking some stirring motions or circles with the spine, side to side movements, kind of going to move the spinal column and back body around. Making our way back to center, we'll inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, plant right palm, reach up and over with left fingertips. Right away, inhale through center. And exhale to drop over to the left. Keep moving, inhale to come through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. And exhale to the left. 2 more times, just like that. Letting your breath guide the pace of this movement. Eventually we'll all meet back at center. Exhale, hands to heart, prayer position. Just take a full breath in and an open mouth exhale. Blink eyes open, and we'll rock forward to hands and knees. Option for a little extra cushion if you have sensitive knees. Once we're here in our nice stable tabletop, we'll inhale, sweep right fingertips high, find a little bit of a twist, and take some big circles with that right arm. Feeling the shoulder joint, range of motion. Take those circles the other way. Next inhale, we'll reach high. And then exhale, thread right arm through left arm, left leg. Set up, thread the needle. So drop the right shoulder and ear to the floor. Keep hips lifted away from heels. Left arm can stay right where it is, or you can reach long overhead. Or maybe wrap it behind the back for a half bind, reaching for right thigh. Starting to replant left palm. Find an inhale to press back up, open into that twist. And exhale to reground right hand. Inhale, we'll sweep left arm open this time, and then take those big circles on this side. And switching directions. And an inhale to open, and exhale to thread through. Softening that space between left ear and left shoulder. Starting to replant the right palm. Use an inhale to sweep open. Exhale back to all fours. From here, we'll bring knees a little closer in together and sit back on heels for hero's pose. And here's an option. You could side a block under the hips for a little bit more lift, or you could take a stretch for the soles of the feet, tucking toes under and sitting back onto heels from there. And know that you can come out of this foot stretch at any time. It can get kind of intense very quickly, so whenever you're ready to be done with that, you can just come into a regular supported hero's pose. While we're here, we'll inhale to find that length through the crown of the head. And exhale, drop right ear towards right shoulder, just opening up the side of the neck. Start to play around with moving the gaze up and down. Feeling out all those little muscles. Inhaling to bring the head through center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder, and then again starting to shift gaze towards the floor and the ceiling. And inhale your way back through center. If you took that foot stretch, coming forward to come off the toes, and just tap out the tops of the feet a little bit. Release that intense stretch in the toes and soles of the feet. And then from here, we'll slide forward onto our bellies. Just move my blanket out of the way. And first propping up on forearms, we'll set up a Sphinx pose. So can do an unsupported version, just pulling shoulders down and back, keeping the head lifted. Gaze can be a few feet out in front of you. You don't need to crank the head and try to lift it up really high. Or you could grab your block, place it under the forehead. Rest the weight of the head against it. And even if you're in this more forward, supported shape, thinking about keeping the shoulder blades pulled away from ears so that you're not collapsing the neck and shoulders. And if this is kind of crunchy on your lower back, you can activate the core muscles a little bit to pull the abdomen up and away from the floor. You could also walk your arms out a little further so that there's less lift and less curvature in the lower back. As you're ready, starting to lift the head away. Make your way all the way down onto the belly. Let one cheek come to the mat. Your arms can rest alongside the body. And just take a few breaths here. As you're ready, bringing the chin back to center. We'll send the right arm out to a T, planting palm on the ground, and left palm will plant right underneath the shoulder. Take this shoulder opening stretch. So starting to press into left palm, we'll roll up and over onto the right side of the body and that right shoulder. And from here, choosing your leg variation, maybe bringing that top leg up and over to kickstand on the toes, or bending both knees up towards the chest. You could even place a blanket under the head here as a little bit of a pillow. Might make this even more comfortable. Last inhale. Exhale, start to roll back onto the belly, unpinning that shoulder. Just pause for a few breaths at the center. You're taking a crocodile pose, stacking arms or hands underneath the forehead. And then as you're ready, setting up the second side, so sending left arm out to a T, bringing right palm under right shoulder, and then starting to roll onto the left side. And one more inhale. Exhale, roll back onto the belly. Take a crocodile pose for a few breaths. Allowing the whole body to relax. From here, on your own time, starting to make your way onto your back. We'll bend both knees and bring soles of the feet together to touch. Just allow knees to fall out wide. Yeah, Supta Baddha Konasana. Feeling the spine on the mat. And you're ready to come out of this. Bringing the hands to the outsides of your legs and using your arms to assist the knees back in together. Then walk the feet out about mat width distance. Keeping knees bent, just let the legs fall in against each other. Constructive rest pose. Releasing the lower back. You can stay in this pose if you'd like. But if there's a different shape that you'd like to take for your final Shavasana, starting to make your way towards that now. Moving gently, bringing the physical body into a state of rest. Letting the eyes fall closed. taking the last few minutes of class to feel your breath moving in and out of your body. Begin deepening the breath, finding some gentle movements in the hands and feet. Rock the head side to side. Eventually using an inhale to find a full body stretch. And exhale to draw knees in towards chest, giving yourself a hug. And coming to either side. Taking your time to make your way up to a comfortable seat. Inhaling hands to heart center. Taking a breath in gratitude. And bringing thumbs to third eye center. Taking a breath to acknowledge the light and teacher that exists in all things. Namaste.